Hello?
Hi, John.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you, sir?
Well, it comes and goes. Yeah. So, where are you at? What city or state?
I am in North Carolina,
Ah, whereabouts?
at Chapel Hill.
Ah, so, well, that sounds cool. I mean, it's a pretty hip place. How can I help you? What are you looking to do?
Well, thanks for your time. I need to have a fresh start in 2017. I had a career plan that didn't go as well as I thought it would.
Wait a minute, you
And
said you're 17? I'm sorry, John.
uh,
Are you
um,
are you 17, you said?
I said the year 2017.
Oh,
has to be
2017. Okay, you want to start doing 2017. I think I do too. Okay,
Yeah,
maybe we do this together.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So,
what were you doing before?
well, I was actually working in law. I was going to be an attorney.
Ah,
Yeah.
did you do any schooling for it yet or just working in law?
I was just working in the law firm.
Ah, okay. So do you have any interest on what you really want to do?
Um, it's going to sound kind of wonky, but I think I just want peace and harmony in the new year. I know that's not really.
Well, you got to get out of town then, man.
I mean, that's the honest answer. That's the
Yeah.
honest.
Okay, but I mean, do you want to hang around? You want to go to another? I mean, okay, what peace army? I mean, what comes to mind? If you could get to another country that's dying to speak English, I mean, like there's countries all over the world, that you could probably live and teach English because you know English, yeah. So I mean, if you want to get out of town, there's ways to do that. If you want to stay around, um, gosh, I mean, what comes to my mind is instead of getting a jail job, I mean, you're in a pretty good city there. You're big size city. That there's things for. If you look Peers, PEERS.org. That's keeping track of people who are able to make money in the gig economy. Are you familiar with that term?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a lot of ways to do that. Like my son's an IT guy and working on an important thing, and he works on one of these things on and off, just to make extra money, keep his body and soul together. So they're not like old traditional part-time jobs. If you you had to deliver pizza for some guy, he wanted you there every day. And so they're very flexible, kind of thing. So it's like having a job, but no boss, and nobody really hassles you much. There's no commitment. It's every day it's another one night stand. Yeah. Um, so that's an interesting way if you're trying to piece together something to give you some leeway to income to do that. And I think you're talking about peace and harmony. Well, I think what life is finding something you really think is important to do in life or important to contribute to life. I mean, like being a lawyer, man, unless you love it. I mean, that sounds dreadful. Uh, it- Especially being in a law firm sounds even worse of being a lawyer. But I mean, you find a service, you find a something that you think is important to do, that is something coming from your soul. So it's not work every day. I mean, just think if you had the gift of Picasso to paint, right? And so if you had those kind of talents, you knew every day when you woke up, you had to paint. That's why I used to envy these people, like who have art. Man, they knew what the hell they had to do. It was so neat to get up, but the rest of us struggle around because we don't know what to do. And all the stuff that's out there, they're looking for workers. I don't want to really do that. So to me, what it is trying to find something in your life that's meaningful to your soul that you could contribute to the world, and then figure out how to get paid to do it. and there's so many ways to package things now that weren't there before. And to hang a shingle and just say you do this stuff and look for customers. And there's so many ways to do that now. And that's what I think is so great about the economy now. All these gig economies, which they say aren't secure, that's true. But, being in jail certainly is secure, but it's not a nice place to be.
That's funny.
So what other kind of things come to your mind? I'm babbling away, and this is your time, huh?
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's just, how do I put it? Sometimes you feel like you're navigating life, and sometimes life feels like it's navigating you.
Oh, yeah. The thing is that just don't let the water go over the head,
I just need to sort of move forward with some kind of confidence in a new direction.
Yeah. Well, you got to build that, and I think because you got to get positive feedback to do that. So you got to work your ass out of something so you get positive feedback. And it's terrible to work your ass out of stuff you hate to do, but it's fun to work your ass out of something you like to do, and that's it. Do you have a family? You got responsibilities, or what's home like, John?
I am actually taking care of my mom these days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing. What I would do, tell the truth, make sure you have all her benefits you could take advantage of. I mean, that she's getting everything. So if you make sure you call the 211, anytime you have a problem with something, your mom has a problem, you call 211 or the area office on aging. That they'll hook you up with some nonprofit or local community group to solve that problem, even if it's financial or whatever. Now, the other thing, John, what I would do is sort of, just I think in choosing something, we don't really know the answer, and I think that stops us from doing things because we're looking for a perfect answer. And a perfect answer doesn't come to you when you're trying to think of it. A perfect answer comes after you fail it 100 times, sort of like have 100 shitty jobs or have 100 shitty dates or whatever it is. That focuses the mind on what you should have done in the first time. But you can't, it seems, until you go through all that process. So I think one way to get through there is just take the best idea you have at the time, even though it's not perfect. Follow it for a little while. Say, I don't know, I always wanted to bake bread or some stuff like that, Just go be an apprentice somewhere to bake bread just to see what it's like. Say, I'll come in and clean your ovens on Saturday and learn how to bake bread with you. Something just so you see, And just to get it on the way. Because if you have life has, in our society, has too many options, And so you got to get rid of stuff and build and focus on the one that is more relevant, and you don't really know that until you start falling on your ass a bunch. It's not very helpful, is it, John?
No, you're exactly right.
Yeah, I think we're all looking for a perfect answer, and it's in us, and it just takes a lot of trial and error to get there. And we throw money at gurus and degrees, and how many lawyers in that law firm hate coming to work every day, huh?
All of them.
Right, all of them, right. See, and they got advice from their parents and loved ones and everybody, go get a lawyer. They're spending the rest of their life hating themselves. So you're ahead of the game, John.
Yeah.
Your session has ended. Please take a moment to rate this session.